Yes, sir. Microphone check 1 2. What's new? Welcome back to Thoughts of a Predicate Winner, baby. We got to get into some more of this REN. It's a must. I decided, I have a lot of his fans that are subscribed to my channel at this point. And what I did for the Hangover Gang and the Tom McDonald fans was I created this segment every week. It's Tom Tuesday. I might fill in the blanks a little bit. I might do some Tom on a Saturday, but what you can bet your bottom dollar on is I'm going to do some Tom McDonald on Tuesdays. And I wanted to think about how I could do that for REN fans as well. Shout out to the Renegades. What's up? And I decided we were going to do REN's days instead of Wednesdays. You get it? Like the play on words, the rhyme. I thought it was pretty clever. But we're going to kick that off today, and I'm excited to do so. But one thing that I wanted to check out was I was on my YouTube looking through shorts and whatnot earlier, and I came across this REN video of him kind of singing I Shot the Sheriff. And I was like, dang, that's pretty cool, man. It was a short, so it was like 30 seconds long. Super dope. I thought it sounded incredible. And when I was going through my YouTube channel I just typed in REN, and that was the first video that popped up. So I was like, you know what, man, let's do it. Because there's like 2 other songs attached to it. And not for nothing, I thought that the I Shot the Sheriff thing sounded super dope, and I didn't get to watch all of it. I only got to see about 30 seconds of it. It was like a little clip. So I'm excited to get into this. And, I do want to say real quick, man, all the REN fans that are watching this, the Renegades that are subscribed to my channel, thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you for the new memberships that y'all have been doing. Thank you for reaching out in the comments. Y'all are the sweetest, dopest people on earth. Right next to Hangover Gang. Like, it's like I got the Hangover Gang and the Renegades that are the majority of my subscription base. I would say probably 2,500 of y'all is Tom McDonald fans. I would say about 1,500 of y'all, if I had to put a number on it, is REN fans. So I literally, like, y'all are the sweetest, bro. Both parties. I love both of y'all, man. Like, both of their fan bases are super, super dope. So I'm excited to get into this, and I'm excited for the continued growth of this fan base, man, because y'all are super dope. It's such a pleasure. Let's do it. Yeah. I love this setting, first of all. First of all, I just want to say that I love this setting. I like, that's a vibe within itself. And you don't even got to be drinking. You ain't got to be doing no drugs. You don't got to do nothing like that to go and enjoy an environment like that in a situation like that in these intimate settings. And I think it was maybe the first or the second. I think it was High REN, the first one I ever did from REN. I talked about how dope it would be to see a song like that in an intimate setting like this. So maybe one day. All right, sorry. Let's do it. What an incredible talent, dog. He's an incredible talent, dog. He really is, bro. Stage presence and fire in the booth. We talked about his booth presence. His stage presence is great, too. I can already tell.
It all around.
Oh, my God.
In my hometown.
Oh, my gosh.
People try to track me down.
Come on, dog. That's not even fair.
For a crime that I did not commit. Yes, if for a mother of a deputy. Say for a life of a deputy. But I said,
it's not fair, bro. Like, artistically, it's not fair, bro. It's not. He is so artistically ahead of all of y'all, bro. Everybody, bro. Like, and just so heavily talented, bro. Like, So talented. So talented. And it's rare that, I'll be honest with y'all, bro. Let me level. It's rare as a reactor that I get left speechless, right? As reactors, we have the gift of gab. We have the ability to articulate what we hear and what we think and what we feel and throw it back to you guys in a way that can start a conversation, right? That's kind of the point. So it's very rare that I'm kind of left speechless in a situation like I don't even know how to, and I mean it, like I don't even know how to articulate the feeling I get whenever I hear and see something like this, being as incredibly talented, dope, and artistic as it is. And I'm only a minute in. Let's go. Shout out to Bob Marley one time. And the Wailers. What a cover, bro.
It was in self-defense.
That's hard, bro. Ren is so dope.
I said, Sheriff John Brown, that man hated me.
Dog just showing off now, bro.
For what? I just don't know. Whenever I would try to plan to see, he would say, kill it before it grows. He would say, kill it before it grows. But I say,
honestly, what would you do if you was just walking around downtown somewhere and you ran across that type of talent? What would you do? Would you even stop? Would you stop, stare? Would you listen for a minute? Would you try to tip? You know what I mean? Because the likelihood is you have. The likelihood is that you have ran across something like this downtown somewhere. And just take a minute sometimes and appreciate the art that's being thrown in your presence, man. A lot of times you can find signs through that. You can see a bigger picture of something in your life that's going on just by stopping and listening and appreciating art. I'm telling you something. But when you find out by seeing the talent and researching the talent that this same guy has just so many dope, great songs, videos, and an overall artistic message on YouTube, it's like, holy cow, bro, I don't even know what to do with this. And that's kind of the perspective that I'm thinking from. I'm just a sucker for artistry. That's the bottom line.
I think I should not deputy.
Shout out to that band one time, too. They're going hard.
But I swear it was in self-defense. Oh, give it up for Remain next season, please, please, please.
Hard. Come on, dog. Yeah. Go crazy with it, boy. Go crazy with it, boy.
In this world of calamity, dirty looks and
Let's go.
riches are jealous.
Let's go.
Meet the clowns, them and abuse and they put up but they meet the clowns, stand up and nothing but that. Boom. the young trendsetter, come on, more the damn slow. When I bust a trick, a finger like bam bam.
Listen to that sauce he's putting on it too, bro. Like that flow. He's putting that flow on it. That's the hip hop in him. He can't help it.
When I bust a trick, a finger, come on, here we go. Burst on it, na, here we go. Cause got to keep it moving on the road to Zion. Got to keep it burning on the road to Zion. Got to keep it burning on the road. Got to keep it burning.
That's hard. I want y'all to look at something too. Look at the momentum shift of it all, because that's important. It's important, like how you can drive a crowd, right? And at the beginning of this video, they were very much just standing still. They were liking the vibe. They were liking the instrumentation. They were liking the sound, but like they weren't connected. You know what I mean? And it's dope to see like how connected they all are now. They can't sit still, though.
With a little bit of dog, we can make it through the night. With a little bit of dog, we can make it through the night. With a little bit of dog, we can make it through the night. With a tanani, boy. With a little bit of dog, we can make it through the night. With a little bit of dog, we can make it through the night. With a little bit of dog, we can make it through the night. With a tanani, boy, come on now.
It's not fair.
And even more, let's take it down. Keep it going.
I'm excited to see how we close this out. And I want y'all to know, like, this is my favorite type of artistry. It's just like in your face, raw, gutter, live, intimate. Like, let me show you what I got and see if I can get you to rock with it, you know? And if you have this type of live presence and stage performance, but you can also circle around and you can give like the amazing production videography that he gives out in his music videos that makes you think 100 times more than what your brain was ready to think when you begun the video. Like, these type of aspects really is what creates megastar syndrome. So like, in order to be a megastar, you have to check off all these boxes. I talked about this in the Fire in the Booth freestyle, just about all these boxes that you should be checking off as an artist if you want to be considered a great. And if you want to be considered a great and you can't check off those boxes, you have to or just figure out another way to like double check off boxes. You know what I'm saying? It's just, it's the importance of being an all-around talent. And ladies and gentlemen, this is something that you can't be taught. It's not fiction. It's not a farce. It can't be sold to the public as a microwavable item, right? It's not a hot grab and go. Like, it's cooked soul food. It's real food. It's real food for the soul. And that's why, not for nothing, that's why it's so hard to find people like this. That's why it seems like it's 1 in a million. Because these people can't be taught this it factor. They're just born with it. And it's a matter of how much work they're willing to put in, which he's obviously willing to put in the work, especially with all the issues that he has going on in the medical part of his career, or not career, but the medical part of his life, like having to take medicines all the time, having to go to the hospital all the time, having to see doctors all the time. Being able to work around that should let all of you out there know that if I have a talent and I let these different things in life suppress me and not let me reach my full potential, it's my own fault. It ain't nobody's fault but my own if I can't reach my potential. Because I see somebody like him do it and it motivates me. And it makes me say, well, if he can do that with all the stuff that he has going on in his life and all the health issues that he's had to face, if he can do that, why can't I get on here and react? Like, who am I to not put my best foot forward and try to showcase my gift to the rest of the world. Like that's it's your duty to yourself. It's not your duty to the public. It's your duty to yourself to give it your best shot, give it your best effort, and just see what happens. And that motivates me.
Tempo slow, just hip hop, hip hop.
Come on.
Hip.
I was wondering if this was the hip hop he was gonna do, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, dog. Dead PREZ.
Hop, hip is still bigger than a hip hop, hip hop.
They don't even know what they're in the presence of, y'all.
It's still bigger than a hip hop, hip hop, hip hop, hip.
Man, I can't wait to hear him spit these verses, bro.
Still bigger than a hip hop, hip hop, hip. My drum baby. One thing about music, when it hits, you feel no pain. White folks take control of your brain. I know better than that. That's game. I mean, ready for that. Two soldiers ahead of a pop. My factory's got the guy. Where my army at? What the right time? Not react. Back the beat. Sit, don't reflect on how many records get sold. On that George and rock and roll. Whether your projects or on hold. In the real world, we just people with ideas. We just like you and me. When the smoke and camera disappear again, the real world. It's bigger than all these fake ass records. When my profiles got the millions and my woman's disrespected. If you check one too, my would have advised to you, just relax. If that don't work, then do what you got to do and kick the facts. If you a liar, wolf, crier, bush crier, agent with the wire, I'ma know it when I play it. But then if you a liar, mouth on fire, pants on fire, agent with the wire, I'ma know it when I play it. It's bigger than a hip hop, hip hop.
Oh man, that made my day, dog. Y'all, if y'all don't know that song, go check out Dead PREZ. It's bigger than hip hop. It's one of the hardest songs from like the 90s, bro. It really is, man.
Hit is still bigger than a hip.
See, man, shout out to REN, bro, for knowing real hip hop, dog. That's not something that most of these white rappers out here know about. They don't know about Dead PREZ, bro. I would play it for y'all, but it'll get claimed. The irony. But nah, most of these rappers out here, they don't know about that. Most of these new black rappers don't know about Dead PREZ, let alone the white rappers out here, bro. Shout out to REN. That's real hip-hop-ish right there, boy. That's real hip-hop stuff right there, man. You got to really be delved into the culture and really appreciate hip-hop in order to know that song line by line, word for word, and appreciate it in that way. Especially to be a white boy, because that song was not for the whites. That song was not for the whites, but it's hard.
Still bigger.
I mean, I think he even, I think the opening verse is, white folks that control your brain. I know better than that. It's just game, and I'm ready for that. 2 soldiers, head of the pack, and where my army at? And it's not a diss towards all white people, obviously, man. It's just like, that's the way that they were thinking that's the way they were thinking from their perspective. Like, you know, and it's because they had all this great music and all these great bars in the same situation. It's probably a motivating factor for REN, in the same situation that REN is in, where like, it's like, I got all this great art, but you want to suppress me and get me to come out here and talk about pills, sex, drugs, rock and roll. Like, nah, I don't want to do that. I want to give people hope. I want to inspire. I want to be better than that. And that's what the whole hip hop song is about from Dead PREZ. It's bigger than hip hop. If y'all don't know that song, you should check it out. Do yourself the service. This was incredible. I love it. And not for nothing, I didn't even know he could play instruments. Yeah, I did. I knew he could play the guitar because I ran. But nah, that's fire, bro. That's better than fire in the booth right there. That's because that's my vibe. I'm 35 years old. I run across something like that. I see that out in public. It's gonna make my day. It's gonna make my week. Like, I'm gonna be talking about it all week. Like, you remember, babe, whenever we saw that dude. Like, that's just ill to me. It's ill to go and touch the people like that. It's ill to go and share your art like that. And it's super ill for you to continue to put on for hip hop. Like, it don't matter what people say, bro. You can't call him no culture vulture. If he was a culture vulture, like white boy trying to rap type deal, bro, he would have done some Nelly. You know what I mean? He would have done some Eminem. He would have done some some of that ish that all the whites know. You know what I mean? He went in there and he did something that was real hip hop, like from the heartbeat of hip hop. And I think that that's just hard. And it's hard to close it out with that. And it does tie into the Bob Marley deal, because Bob Marley was the original person to say, one thing about music, when it hits, you feel no pain. And PREZ opened their song up with that. One thing about music, when it hits, you feel no pain. White folks that control your brain. I know better than that, just game. And then who else did it? Drake has flipped that bar. That's a legendary bar that's timeless. You know. One thing about music, when it hits, you feel no pain. I think Bob Marley said good music, but either way, like, so it tied, and having that music knowledge as a white rapper, like, to be able to tie that into the Bob Marley, that's hard, bro. That's dope to me. I see that and I'm like, all right, this dude is really hip hop. This dude is really artistic. And this guy really understands, like, the blueprint and the foundation that brought him to where he is. And I have to salute that. I have to tip my hat to that. And I think that that's hard. I think that it's super dope, and I loved it. I thought this was great. So I can't wait till tomorrow, bro. We're going to get into that it's another live one. He's doing a live version of something that he's already released, I believe. So that's going to be dropping tomorrow, and I'll be here for it. And that will be the last REN video I do for a couple of days, man. I don't mean to berate everybody and look like a clout chaser out here putting all these REN videos out, but I'm just trying to kind of play catch up a little bit, and I'm trying to make sure that these new subscribers get a good idea and a good generalization about what I do, where I'm at, and what we're doing over here. So shout out to the Renegades, man. Shout out to Hangover Gang. Shout out to everybody, bro. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank you for the subscriptions. Thank you for the super chats, the super gifts. Thank you for the memberships. Thank you for the Cash App tips, man. I appreciate y'all from the bottom of my heart for helping me make my dreams come true. And one thing, just to clarify, any dime that I make off of YouTube ends up going directly back into my channel. Like, we just bought a house, and I went, it's more expensive on a monthly basis, but I went with for our mortgage, but we went with the 5-bedroom instead of the 4-bedroom so that I could have a studio. That's just, yes, I get to enjoy a new house as well, but that extra oomph that I'm paying is coming from YouTube. You know what I mean? Because I need a studio. I can't keep doing it here. Like, this isn't mine. This isn't my area. So that's another thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about. I can't wait for y'all to see the studio whenever I get it up and running. And I'm moving into that house on the 19th. So I might be MIA for a couple of days while we're going through the moving process, of course. And anyways, man, thank you guys. Thank y'all for watching. Thank you for tuning in. And I will see you on the next one. All right? This was a good REN's Day for the first Wednesday. For the first REN Wednesday, the REN's Day. This was pretty good, right? I thought this was dope. So good way to kick it off. And I'm excited about going into the future with that, man. Awesome. Nice to share it with you guys. I'll see y'all on the next one. All right. Peace.